Yesha may have lost, but the war isn't over just yet. The Yeshan chain of command, ripped to shreds, used their final transmissions to get out a retreat notice. However, the merry thralls ignore the Tiger's orders, minds clouded with visions of vengeance against the Crimson Rhino Riders. After defeating the mercenaries on the shores of Anglea, they coaxed a confession out of them as to the Riders' whereabouts. Arriving at the dunes, however, they were met by not the Riders but the Juicy Gents. Out of time, the merry thralls fought ferociously for their lives and emerged victorious. The VSS Flaming First, loyal Yeshans to the core, decided to ignore their retreat orders as well and make a valiant charge in order to cover the Yeshan retreat. They were the only ones in position to make the retreat for the rest of their faction possible, and although they were near guaranteed death, it would be in service of the Tiger. The shores of Anglea were before them as they steamed ahead on full, knowing they were saving thousands of Yeshan lives with their distraction. Fleets at their heels as they charged, the first to catch the VSS were their old friends the Juicy Gents. Relishing the opportunity to kill off the Flaming First, the Juicy Gents had at them like never before. Fighting valiantly on both sides, the VSS were eventually overcome and destroyed in glorious fire, the thoughts and prayers of the Yeshan people first in their minds as they were obliterated. Their plan functioned perfectly. Not only did their distraction work, but the incredibly violent explosions from their ships sent shrapnel and fire ripping through the Gents' vessels, obliterating them in kind and sinking both fleets to the bottom of the cold waters of the Chill Sea. In the mass panic of the Yeshan retreat, the mercenaries seized this opportunity to capture the refinery. The thieving fleet, which had taken much from both sides of the war, planned to take the refinery and hold it ransom to the highest bidder. But they did not count on the Crimson Rhino Riders, who had left the dunes to fly hot on the tails of the fleeing Yeshans, showing up at the refinery to restock and refuel for the final push. Rage filled the Riders' captains as they saw the filthy thieves turn their back on Anglea. They opened fire without hesitation, and at the end of the battle, the Riders brought an end to the Mercs once and for all, leaving none alive. But while the war is won, all scores are not yet settled. It will only be a matter of time before the merry thralls track down their old enemy and rain down vengeance upon them once and for all.